everybody's screaming that the market is falling. Oh my God, the market crash is finally here. I decided I needed to make another one of these shower thoughts. I gotta make this quick because your boy about to work out. We got the bands, we got the gloves, we got all the stuff. And I need to make this quick so I can hit the rack. Well, in this situation, there's no rack. It's just bands and working out at home. But anyway, first of all, everybody relax. Relax. The market is not crashing. Everybody needs to understand what an actual market crash looks like. That's like 30+%. Most of the time, we see a lot of corrections. We don't really see that many crashes. A crash is once in every 10 years, like we saw last year. So the market is not crashing. All that's happening is something I like to call cycles. You're seeing an outflow of money from the big tech stocks that have been doing so well into some of the value stocks because of the good news due to the vaccine. Yes, with more and more people getting vaccinated, we're seeing more and more good news about the cases of the Rona coming down. It's trending downwards. And so with those positive news, or with all that positive news coming out, we're seeing money being flown into other cyclical businesses. Like money is being flown into businesses like airlines. We saw a massive spike in airlines in the last week. We saw massive spikes in cruise lines. So we're seeing the money flowing out of the safe tech stocks and flowing into other businesses. But of course, because we're on the internet and most people have only been focused on the Teslas, the Apples, the Microsoft, and all the other stocks that everybody has been hyping up in the last few months, talking about this is how you invest money, and everybody just believes that stocks goes up. Well, guess what? Stocks don't only go in one direction. They go another way. They don't just go up, they come down as well. This is why, which is something that everybody needs to focus on, diversification is so important, especially if you're investing a lot of money. I'm not saying you need to be so diversified when you're just starting out, but however, diversification is so important. We're even seeing money flow into financials because interest rates are starting to look like they're ticking back up. But before all of this, everybody was like, the only place I could put my money to get some kind of return on it was in the stock market. And that is slightly changing because the 10-year interest rate on treasuries are starting to creep up. They've actually increased to the highest level in the last year. So with that being said, of course, money is flowing out of stocks and going elsewhere. It's not a crash. It's not even a correction. I mean, the S&P 500 has only dropped like what, less than 2%? That is not a crash, people. All that's changing is the stocks that you've been buying because you've been so enamored with the hype is now going the opposite way. Diversification is very important. It's very important for you to understand what's going on in the market. But even more importantly, if you like the business, for example, right now, Tesla has dropped like 23% in the last month. If you like Tesla and you were buying Tesla when it was $800 a share, you should love the fact that Tesla right now is at like $600 and something dollars. You should be jumping on it and buying way more of Tesla right now. If you love Tesla when it was $800. When a stock you believe in the long term falls, it doesn't mean, oh man, I need to sell, I need to panic. No. If you believe this company is a generational company, as most people have been telling me it is, then this is the time to buy into those companies a lot more. Not time for you to sell. So remember one thing, you can do one of two things whenever the market starts crashing. You can either hold if you believe in the company, or you can buy more, because this is how you actually make money from investing. It's not when all things are rosy. It's not when at all-time high markets that you make most of your money. Most of the time, it's when things sell off for no reason that nobody can explain too much. So yeah, we needed this pullback. We needed this sort of kind of correction in tech stocks so that I can finally start buying into some of my favorite companies. I'm just waiting because I'm still waiting for Airbnb to fall. It hasn't really fallen into the range that I wanted to fall into. And I'm still waiting for Lemonade to fall as well, because you guys know those are my two favorite companies to invest in and the ones that I have the biggest conviction on right now. But that's just personally my personal belief as far as what you should do during times where it feels like the market has fallen. No, this is not the market falling. This is just your chosen stocks that you invested in having a little bit of a pullback, which is necessary and it's good. I mean, we're seeing banks go up, but shout out to Bank of America, just balancing off my portfolio. It's doing real good. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all learned one, maybe two things out of this entire thing. Your boy needs to work out because he's losing a whole lot of muscle mass. I need to get this muscle mass back. But anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all later. God bless each and every single one of y'all. And remember, generosity is always greater than greed. Peace. Whoosh.